It is everywhere.
No, I think that's.
And we would love you to read along with us. And, okay, we're in A Course in Miracles. We're in the Manual for Teachers. And we're on a section 10 called How is Judgment Relinquished? It's on page 27 of the manual. We're going to start with the first paragraph. Jean, you want to start?
Okay. How is judgment relinquished? Judgment, like other devices by which the world of illusions is maintained, is totally misunderstood by the world. It is actually confused with wisdom and substitutes for truth. As the world uses the term, an individual is capable of good and bad judgment, and his education aims at strengthening the former and minimizing the latter. There is, however, considerable confusion about what these categories mean. What is good judgment to one is bad judgment to another. Further, even the same person classifies the same action as showing good judgment at one time and bad judgment at another time. Nor can any consistent criteria for determining what these categories are be really taught. At any time, the student may disagree with what his would-be teacher says about them. And the teacher himself may well be inconsistent in what he believes. Good judgment in these terms does not mean anything, nor does bad.
And isn't it true sometimes we think we're doing exactly what we have judged is the perfect thing to be doing, with the perfect person to be doing it with, in the perfect location, and then a week later, maybe a month later, go, why did I do that for? That was the stupidest thing for me to do. Right? How many times do we do that? Constantly criticizing and rejudging. One day, this is perfect. The next day, it's the worst thing that happened to me. I mean, I don't know. Isn't that the way it is? So he's saying, if you really understand how often your interpretation of the meaning of situations had no basis in reality, so much so that you can change on a dime. I mean, you can just and have a totally different idea of the same situation. He says that's going to help you relinquish this whole activity of trying to figure out what things mean and trying to figure out where you should be and what you should be doing based on some idea you have. Because you don't know what you're doing when we're here in this dream world. We need the guidance of the Holy Spirit, and we need to stop trying to guide ourselves with our judgment, our good judgment and our bad judgment.
I like what you said before, that we're not guilty, though, even though we've been judging.
Yes, that's right. We're not guilty for doing something we can't do.
Right. There's a title for the book, Clueless in the Dream.
Yeah, clueless. And just because we thought we were clueful, I mean, we knew what we were doing, isn't a cause for guilt. We just didn't understand how very insanely our mind has become in this dream and why we need the Holy Spirit so totally.